Gov News. This week, our three candidates had a debate. The topics in this debate included abortion, gun control, the death penalty, and drugs and alcohol. Let's take a look at their opening statements to see what their general opinions on these subjects were.
The first topic would be drugs and alcohol, and on this issue, the Myrisonian Party takes a stance of lowering the drinking age to 18, as well as legalizing marijuana and cutting taxes on cigarettes and other forms of tobacco throughout the country. On the issue of abortion, the Myrisonian Party takes a pro-choice stance on people who suffer through traumatic cases such as rape or incest. On the policy of gun control, the Myrisonian Party believes that everyone has a constitutional right to own a gun. And finally, the Myrisonian Party supports the death penalty in cases that have been proved by DNA evidence and are 100% certain.
For drugs and alcohol, the MP3 party wants to lower the drinking age to 20, just to see the effects of it and such. As for abortion, we are pro-life with exceptions such as rape and other crimes that have to do with abortion. For gun control, we would like to see more restrictions placed on gun control to prevent things that could be prevented, such as the tragedy this weekend with Jared Lochner. And as for the death penalty, we support the death penalty.
The Stars and Stripes Party, we believe that the current drug and alcohol laws are appropriate and correct, and we believe on continuing with them and not altering the drinking age, and we do not believe cannabis should be legalized. We believe there should be more intensive gun control laws. We are pro-life with health exceptions. We are also pro-death penalty, and we believe the state should have their own choice as to the death penalty standards.
Candidate Mirga had a pro-life with exception stance on abortion, as well as all the other candidates, which made the topic a little less controversial than expected.
Candidate Grisano thinks that the drinking age should be lowered 1 year to 20 years of age. He says the reasoning is to see the lower use of underground activities, see how it will affect the economy, and just see the overall initial effect of lowering the drinking age. I'm not quite sure how that might help if it's only 1 year. Maybe a few years lowering it might do better.
Candidate Myers believed that the drinking age should be lowered to 18, which makes more sense. His reasoning was that if you're old enough to go off to war and fight for our country, you should also be old enough to drink alcohol.
In one of your the platforms, it was mentioned that if 18-year-olds can vote, why can't they drink? Well, they tried that. 29 states lowered the drinking age to 18, and the amount of teen death rates in car accidents rose dramatically. So in 1984, a law was enacted requiring 21 be the minimal age to drink, and since that's been enacted, it's estimated that 22,000 lives have been saved.
Candidate Mirga stated that 29 states, when they lowered the drinking age to 18, car accidents rose significantly. I wonder if this will make Myers rethink his stance.
On the topic of gun control, audience member Mr. Campbell asked a question regarding using more technology advanced guns such as fingerprint triggers or ring activated guns. The candidates went on discussing this and how they thought it might be good technology, but they're not quite sure how useful it would be in self-defense when they need a gun quickly. Mr. Campbell responded saying that most individuals who have ring-triggered guns wear the ring constantly. It appears all three candidates need to brush up on their facts on the topics being discussed in debates.
Candidate Mirga believes the death penalty should be an option, that it should be under state control. He also accused candidate Grisano of twisting his words around concerning the admittance factor.
The accusation began after audience member Mark asked Chris Grisano if he felt his party platform was contradicting reality, where most defendants plead guilty because they want to lower their sentencing, yet Grisano's platform says they would use admittance to guilt as an admittance factor to the death penalty. Chris Grisano stated, if someone kills somebody, murder, they deserve to die.
And now this week's celebrity gossip, Natalie Portman is engaged and pregnant with her co-star from Black Swan. I wonder where her stance on abortion is.
The quote of the week, John David Myers says, I am the weatherman. That's about all we have for today, Garden Valley. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.